What's up, everybody? It's Sci-Fi Gaming here, back for GBO2 update number 13. I know it's coming in a little bit late, but we had a long night of gaming last night, and we had to take care of some. I had to take care of some stuff today, anyway. But it's not a really big update anyway. It was a little uneventful for us, kind of a letdown. But I mean, after we were all kind of pumped, and what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Are they gonna do something for Halloween since they did the decorations and everything? We were expecting a little bit more, but what we have is the HiMo Gelgoog. I think this is the one that Johnny Ryden upgraded to. There, as you can see in the picture here, we'll switch to the video. It has the HiMo rocket launcher available, as well as the beam rifle, Gelgoog beam rifle, and the giant bazooka. So one of the other cool things about this, we're going to talk more at length because I do have one of these, and I will pull up the stats and we'll talk more at length a little bit more about the stats a little bit after we go after the general update stuff. Really cool, has a lot of cool backup weapons. The other thing that came out in the update is the G3 is now available in the DP store for 50,200 credits. Boom, there he is, level 1. I think it's the 450. Yeah, it's the 450 right there. So 50,200. Save up your pennies. Buy a G3 if that's what you want. 400 cost Zuda level 4, Zaku 2 type FS level 6. Also the 400 cost variant of those two suits, I believe. And then other than that, yeah, we got some just the basic inline upgrades. Next levels for these weapons, MP80 and then bazooka. I mean, and that's it, guys. The only other thing that we got that I thought was actually kind of cool was the Zaku 2 Type S level 2 and level 3. So the 250 and then the 300 cost version of the Type S's are now in the game. I was more happy to see these than I was about the Gelgoog. But we're going to talk a little bit more about the stats of that thing. I had a lot of good games in my 300 cost Type S last night after we picked it up. Leo and I had I think we did some 4-on-4s. So, I mean, yeah, pretty cool. And that's it. That's GBO2 update number 13 right there. So, it was really short. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we'll talk about the mobile suit stats. Oh, accidentally clicked saved. Oh well. Let's go to database. Today is my 100th consecutive login day for GBO2. Yay! It doesn't even feel like it's been 100 days. It's gone by pretty quick. We've all had a lot of fun. A lot of ups and downs. So not so many bad things. It's mostly just latency issues, and then that weird bug right now. That's where you're getting 0 damage from melee hits. But other than that, I mean, I think the game's shaping up really well. We're getting consistent updates. We're seeing they're kind of keeping us on our toes. We thought they had some method to their madness and rhyme or reason of how they were bringing out the suits, going by story wise or going in order of the calendar. But who knows, man? Whatever. But it's been an awesome 100 days so far. Thanks to everybody who has subscribed up since then, and all my new friends and everybody that I've played with, and Leo for helping me out and all the shows, and then Forsaken and Lock On and Forsaken, if you guys don't know who that is. Really a lot of thanks to those guys, my new crew. Love you guys. It's been an awesome 100 days. So, and thanks to everybody who hung out last night, late night, staying up late. Harley, Monster, big ups to you two. You guys are absolute just machines. So thanks for playing with Leo and I last night. Now let's talk about the Gelgoog high mobility type. Cost 450, level 1. This has 2,500 less health than your standard the Gelgoog early production. I guess the Commander Gelgoog. So this one has 2,500 more health, but is a basic platform. As you can see there in the range mod and the melee mod, it's 23 and 22 respectively. This one is supposed to be more like the RX-78, a good basic platform. You can make it a shooter, you can make it a melee suit, whichever way you want to go with it. Now let's look at its speed stats. So it's 130 cruising speed, as well as 55 for the thrusters. It doesn't have a ground or space compatibility upgrade, or buff, if you will. Looking at this Gelgoog, 125 in speed category and 70 the same speed thruster rating as a Zuda. So yeah, it's definitely faster. It does have the ground and space. It is ground and space compatible, but it does have a space compatibility buff and upgrade there. Interesting thing in the skills, it does not have shock absorber. So I guess that's just to show, I mean, that it is more leaning towards a spacesuit. We have, for the rest of the skills, obviously you got, you know, the EAC, high performance balancer, you know, so you can do those quick combos. Force injectors, so you can kind of, you know, boost left, right, up and down at will. And then high spec AMBAC allows you to do even more of that in space. You know, boosting and then go right back to cruising speed. So there's none of those delays where they put their feet out in front of them and slow down and then you go back to cruising speed. It's just boost and then cruising speed and then boost again if that's what you want to do. So you can fly around, and then with that space upgrade you get nigh infinite boost almost. It seems like you can just boost around the map at will. 2-hit melee combo as well, rounding out his skills. I don't know, it's pretty cool. I mean, the main thing here is that it's a melee suit. So it's a space-based suit, but you see in the melee mod starts off at 40. Leo and I have ours boosted up over 50. The range mod is only 5. So it's all about getting up close and personal with this guy, doing all that melee damage, and then boosting off to the next target or getting out of harm's way, whichever way it is, because you do have less health. Not that you can't add more health, because I went ahead and just added more health with the health upgrades. So that's that. Let me know what you guys think. I don't know. For me, I was kind of expecting something a little bit different, but now it seems like I said before, I think it's, we got 4 Gundams and 4 Gelgoogs now, I think is what's in the game. The other thing that we got, they did add this as well. Here's the Mass Pro Gundam, or Gundam Mass Pro Gun Cannon, level 1 and level 2 is added to it here. We already had the level 1, so here's level 2. I thought they added 2 and 3. I don't know. I got the level 2. Really cool, like this suit down there in the 300 category. Cool little difference in there. We'll talk more at length about that a little bit later. I want to talk about the Type S though. So here we are, Zaku 2 Type S, 300 cost. Look at the speed rating. So speed rating 120, thrusters 60. 3 times as fast? I don't know. You tell me. I don't think so. But it is a direct competitor for the cost to the Zaku 2 Kai, which is has the same speed, same thruster rating, but is more tuned as a shooter. He also has a little bit more health. So Zaku 2 Type S has 10,750. This one has 12,000 health straight up. 23 in the shooting for the shooting category, and compared to 13 for this guy. This one has 17 in the melee category, and he's only got 7. So for this one, maybe you want to run the blast and hack combo for the Type S, and then if you want to take shooting just the machine guns, M&P80s, rock this guy. Well, the other thing is that this guy uses the Type S also uses the M&P80, but he also has access to the M&P78. I have access to the M&P78 level 2 that is in the game now. If you guys didn't know, I'm not sure if it came out last Wednesday or the Wednesday before, but it is out there. It is cool to see. It does do a good amount of more damage. I think it shoots like 181 for a basic shot at level 2. So cool to run that on this suit. But I still think for a submachine gun, I like the M&P80 with the underbarrel grenade launcher, and it's just faster. You're gonna get close anyway. I don't know. I think maybe its speed and stun ability kind of outdoes the range and magazine capacity and damage of the M&P78, but you can be successful with both. We played a couple of good games 4-on-4 last night with this thing, so I did pretty well in it. It's not that hard to get used to it. The main difference between these two skill-wise is only maneuver armor. So the Type S has less health, but it has maneuver armor to allow you, so you don't get stunned if you're trying to get away, or you don't get stunned trying to move in on somebody. But that's, it's how you use it or which one you pick is completely up to you. I'd kind of like to hear more from you guys about what you think about these two 300 cost suits. But other than that, I think that's going to do it for GBO2 update number 13. So again, appreciate everybody who stopped by and watched the stream last night and played with us. Again, thanks to everybody who I've met over the past 100 days in playing and making videos on GBO2. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I will see you guys next time. We're actually going to take a little vacation for the next 2 days, so I won't be in on Friday or Saturday, but maybe I'll see you guys Sunday night, something like that. But definitely I'll try and get in there for Wednesday night drop night, and we'll see you then next time. Thanks again. Sci-Fi Gaming is out.